Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. First of all, I would like to thank God Allah Subhanahu wa Taala who has been giving us blessing and mercy so we can attend today in a good condition. Also, the Honorable Mr. Udi Samanudi SPD MPDS lecturer in academic speaking course. I also want to thank the Master of Ceremony for giving me the opportunities to deliver the speech. So my name is Adinda Cahyani from class 3B. On this occasion, I'm going to talk about online class and traditional classes. So I have a introduction. Modern technology has infiltrated the education sector, and as a result, many college students now prefer taking online classes as opposite to attending the traditional regular classes. This is because online classes are compliant for such students, and more so for those who have to both work and attend classes. So, in my opinion, as such, online learning gives them the flexibility that they needed. In addition, online learning also gives an opportunities to students and professionals who would not have otherwise gone back to school to get the necessary qualification. However, students who have enrolled for online learning do not benefit from the one-on-one interaction with their peers and teacher. There is a salt independent to examine the difference between online class and the traditional classes with a preference for the latter. And I have a difference between online class and traditional classes. So the first online classes mainly take a place through the internet as such online classes like the regular student teacher interaction that is common with traditional learning. On the other hand, learning in traditional class involves direct interaction between the student and the instructor. So that's opinion about the between traditional and online class. This is beneficial to both the learner and the instructor because both can be built to establish a bond. In addition, students attending the traditional classroom often have to adhere to strict guidelines that have been established by the learning institution. As such, students have to adhere to the established time schedule. On the other hand, students attending online classes can learn at their own time and pace. So that's my opinion about online class and traditional classes difference. And this thing about traditional classes, another advantage of the traditional classes is all the doubt that student might be having regarding a given course content can be cleared by the instructor on the spot, unlike online learning, whereby such explanation might not be as coverage as the student will have a visit. With the traditional classes, students are really provided with the course material by their instructors, and they are therefore expected to take their own notes. This is important because they are likely to preserve such notes and use them later on in their studies. In contrast, online students are provided with course material in the forms of video or audio text. That's different with traditional classes. In my point of view, in the online class, they can also download such a course material online. Such learning material can be delayed or lost easily compared with handwritten class notes, and this is a risk. Although the basic requirement for a student attending online class are uh, com- comparatively less in comparison to student attending traditional classes. Not least, it is important to note that online students are also expected to be internet savvy because all learning takes place online, and this will be this this advantage for the regular student, only that internet savvy is not a requirement. Students undertaking online learning are likely to be with withdrawn because they hardly interact one-on-one with their fellow online student or even their instructor. The only form of interaction is online. As such, it becomes hard for them to develop a special bond with other students and instructors. With traditional learning, however, students have the freedom to interact freely, and this helps to strengthen their existing bond. So, in so the conclusion in this piece is online learning is confinement and has less basic requirement compared with traditional learning. It also allows learners who would have ordinarily not gone back to school to access an education. However, I think online students do not benefit from a close interaction with their peers and instructors as do their regular counterparts. Also, regular students can engage their instructor more easily and relatively faster in case they want to have certain section of the course explained, unlike online student. So so I think the most important point is online class education and traditional education is of paramount importance to mention the pros and cons of online class, and in order to utilize the advantage and avoid disadvantage in the soon future to develop the educational system overall. It is agreed upon the fact that online class present more opportunities in institutions where traditional education has difficulty running. And students with scheduling or distance problems can benefit, as can employees, because distance education can be more flexible in terms of time and can be delivered almost anywhere and anytime. The last opinion about the success of online education depends basically on the environment surrounding us. Many nations have success to follow this system as they apply it as appropriate, while others fail to do this. But this is important types of education to be observed and followed. I think that's all my speech. I hope it's useful for you all. I am sorry for any words or behavior that unpleasing your hearts. Thank you very much for the occasion and your kind attention. Good morning and see you.